When you have a pump that's generated by compressed air, it's important that it's always lubricated because the motor will seize up on you. And what we recommend is using one of the Powerwise FRL units. What that is a combination oiler and moisture catch. And the manufacturer recommends that when you install these, they should not be any further away than 18 inches from the actual motor. And also they recommend using a 3/8 to a 1/2 inch air line and not the curly type airlines, because those seem to cause problems at times. So you should just have a regular 3/8 to 1/2 inch ID airline. This has a 1/4 inch pipe thread on it, just like the valve does here. And when you're running your airline into this, on this side here you have the PSI reading, 0 to 150 PSI, and this is where the moisture trap is. Up top here you have a dial where you can set the PSI, and once you have it set where you want it, this has a locking cap you would just push down like so. On the other side, this is where you'd have an oil, this is the oil reservoir, and the oil continues through the line from the compressed air into the motor. And the moisture trap will help keep any moisture condensation out of that motor. There's a sight gauge here at the top, a clear sight gauge, and the manufacturer also recommends that you should have about one drop per minute to oil the motor. And there's a control on the top here too. You can see the different settings on here, the different numbers, where this can be turned and adjusted until you get it timed right where you have your 1 drop per minute. Normally when the motor's running and you feel a little bit of oily residue just misting from the muffler, you usually have just enough right amount of oil. If you had too much coming out where it's dripping, then obviously you've got too much going through, and you'll have to readjust this until you get it to where you want it. It also has some easy remove plugs on the bottom. If you need to drain the oil or drain the condensation, you just pull those off like so. And so this is a real nice unit, and we highly recommend these with all of our air pumps that we sell. And again, minimum of 18 inches. You don't want to have that any further away. And this is the model number 1000, the FRL unit, Powerwise Air Pumps.